Welcome to a week 2 preview. By this time, you're probably an expert in the Blackboard and really don't even need a preview, but I wanted to take this opportunity definitely to highlight a couple of different things that are coming up this week. And also for those of you, if any, that struggled or did not feel comfortable in the Adobe Connect, I'd be happy to set up an alternate session or an additional session because by the end of the course, you'll certainly want to have some proficiency with the Adobe Connect. Your last class, as a matter of fact, within this course, you'll be working within groups to do presentations through the Adobe Connect. So more information, or please contact me rather, if you're feeling like you need another session on that. We also do have one coming up for week 3, and I'll kind of walk you through that process a little bit later in this intro. So this week's focus will, in the book or through your shell, will focus on the many different theories in leadership and the history of those theories. The book highlights several different types of leadership styles, but certainly spends a lot of time highlighting the positive impacts of servant leadership. Now, as we know in education, the pendulum swings many different ways in leadership styles, but I would say that servant leadership is certainly something that you hopefully are seeing on your campuses or at your church, and one that can definitely have a positive impact, if not school-wide, perhaps something you can use as a department lead or activities director, whatever your role might be. The discussion board is centered around TED Talk this week, and it's a good TED Talk kind of focusing in on the differences between leadership in the different genders. So much like Ruby Payne highlights kind of some hidden or unintended results in poverty, there are also these hidden and unintended results in cultures if not paid attention to. And so it's definitely the leader's job to ensure equity in the workplace. There's certainly a lot of evidence and data that this will make a higher functioning unit or a business from good to great. In this week's assignment, you will watch 2 different video clips from military leaders Patton and Chamberlain. And so being a history buff and a history major, I hope you'll kind of enjoy the different leadership styles. You'll be able to follow that rubric and compare and contrast those different leadership styles. What may or may not have worked in today's kind of, school setting, and consider strengths of both and aspects that you might use in today's educational society. This assignment must be in APA writing, just like essentially all of your assignments in your coursework. There is one exception to that, and I will highlight that as we get closer to that assignment. And it also must be 3 to 4 pages. There is no bonus for more than 4. I am always a fan of be succinct, and less is more. Just get to your points in writing. Certainly if you need to go beyond the 3 to 4 page mark, you can, but I think, I've read many papers in this course that can succinctly get to the 3 to 4 page mark. When you're ready to submit your assignment, please make sure that you do so in Blackboard through the Grade Center. If you have any questions on that or you're unsure, let me know or shoot me an email. It's pretty straightforward. It kind of walks you through step by step. You'll be asked to attach something just like you would, almost like sending an email. If I see any issues in that attachment or can't read the attachment, whatever, I will certainly shoot you an email and let you know and walk you through anything I can do to help. Next week will be our second, so kind of foreshadowing to week 3 will be our second live class session. There will be again a URL posted about midway through the Blackboard shell, and you'll go into that Adobe Connect room, and there'll actually be some prompts and some questions this week as compared to week 1, which is more just kind of an intro and getting everybody familiar with Adobe Connect. Please also remember that each week you are expected to post in your discussion board. Please do your own post by Wednesday, and then respond to a classmate's post by Sunday of that week. And you are expected to do this each week. Assignments are due Friday of the week, so you have assignments due in week 2, 4, 6, and 8. So by the end of week 2, you will have turned in your first assignment. Again, all of those 4 assignments have rubrics for them, and they are listed in this course syllabus. So please turn that in by Friday of week 2 so that I can get that graded and back to you just as soon as I possibly can. As always, feel free to contact me with any questions. I'm usually very good about checking my email, and we'll get back to you within 24 hours at the latest, but you're also welcome to text if an emergency comes up as well. So have a great week, and God bless.